Hey guys, what's up? You guys are watching my video on how to piece up to on 5x5 part 2. In this part, I'm going to talk about centers. So first in this video, I'll be covering all the center tricks, center building tricks you need to know to get sub 2. And these tricks are going to apply for not only first two centers or last four, but are going to apply for all the centers. So let's begin. So the first case is this T case, where there is a T here and there is a corresponding centerpiece here, and this, then what do you need to do is you need to do an R, wide R, U prime, wide R prime to form this 2x3, and this trick is really useful while solving the cube. So the next trick is this one, where you have like kind of like a UFO thing, and the way you do it is do a middle size U2 and then down, and you form the 2x3. So the next trick I'll be covering is this L1. This is similar to the first one, and the way you do it is there is a L thing here and there is a corresponding center here. You do a wide R, U, wide R prime. You can do this from the lefty side as well, where you have to do L, wide L prime, U, wide L, and that's how you form a 2x2 block. So the next case is this one, where there is a H, and actually this case is rare, but if you get this case, there is a really nice algorithm for that, which makes you solve it really fast. So what you do is do an M slice down, do F, and then M prime, and then you form the direct center, which is really nice. So the next case is this one, where there is a 1x2 here and one corner piece here, and this case is really useful. It like helps you in every solve. And then there is a center here as well. So what do you do is do wide R prime, F, R, and you form the 2x2. Even this case also you can perform from various angles. If you have like this, where the 2x2 is 1x2 is backside and corners here and the edges, I mean the centerpiece is here, you do it this way. So the next case is this one, the L1, but it's not like this L and it is like this. So how you do it is do a wide R, U, wide R prime, and you get a straight line, and then you can continue building these. So again, it's like wide R, U, wide R prime. So the next case is this one, where you have the 1x2 here and 1x2 here, and there is a 1x2 here. So you can just do a R, wide R, U2, wide R prime, and then you get the 2x3. So all these basic center building tricks are really useful, and just learn them. If you guys don't know them, it really helps you in solving your centers. That was all about for the center tricks on 5x5, but now I'm going to talk about a little bit different things in centers. Now for building 5x5 centers, there are two different methods you do it. So the first method is obviously where like you form a 1x1, I mean a 1x3, another 1x3, and then another one to form the center. It's just basically creating these three lines one by one. And another method is just making a 1x2 here, then another one, and then another 1x2 to make the 2x3, and then the last line. So like these are the basically two methods you use centers to build centers, I mean. So like a lot of people have doubts about which one they should use, but the actual thing is you need to learn to use both of them. Like for example, if you have such a 1x3 already created, it's easier to use this method of 1x3, of 3 1x3s, and making the centers instead of going for the other one. And for example, if you have something like if you have something like this, like NL, you can like make the 2x2 readily, so it's better to use this method in this case. so it actually varies from case to case. So you need to learn to use both of them, and you need to know when to use which method. So yeah. So what most of the people do while solving is, like for example in this case there is a 2 by 3 already formed here, you need to get the last one and 1 by 3. So what most of the people do is they look at one piece, second piece, solve them, and then look for the third one and do it like that. But what you must not do is you need to look at all the three pieces at one time and then solve all three of them. Now it is much better to, now for example in this case, if you had just looked at all the three pieces at once instead of just looking at the two, you could like have make it a easier way of making that 1 by 3. So that would have been a lot easier. And actually I got this tip from watching one of Kevin's video, and this is actually really useful. So try and implement this in your solve. That was all for the video. In this video I just spoke about more general tips on 5x5 centers, but in my next video I'll be speaking about more specific tips in 5x5 centers, like the first two centers and the last four centers. So stay tuned for the next video, and like this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.